Welcome guys. In this video, I'm going to show you the best practices of using the Magic Background Remover tool. As you can see, I've started a new canvas and I'll go add the image that I want to crop. So I'll go to my files and uploads and select the image. Now, if I select an image such as this one, this is the image that I cropped in a previous training video using the Magic Background Remover tool. However, this image is very easy to crop because the product sits on a pure white background and is very distinct from it. Let's try crop an image that's a lot more detailed. As you can see, this image that I've added from my uploads is a lot more detailed. There's a background and there's a foreground and the product is immersed in this environment. Now let's see if you can crop this image accurately. Simply launch the Magic Background Remover tool by clicking the button on the top navigation bar. Now that I've entered the Background Remover tool, I would have to add green marks on the product to make sure that this is the area that I keep. So simply click the green plus sign at the top left-hand corner and draw marks on the area that you want to keep. Now let's select the negative red button to paint in red marks for the area that we want to remove. As you can see, the tool has done a pretty amazing job of cropping this image. But if you zoom in, you can see there's a few areas that need further refining. So let me zoom in and use the hand tool to move around. As you can see, the marks here are not as smooth and the area here around the pot is a bit too blurry. Okay, let's try to fix this. Now go to the bottom where you can find advanced tools to further refine your crop. I'm going to select edges and I'll increase the smoothing level. So that makes sure that our crop is a lot smoother. I'll also go reduce the feather. The feather blurs out the edges. I think we want our edges to be a bit more sharper. And then finally, let me see if I can increase the offset. This makes sure that the crop line is a little bit deeper than the selected area. Perfect. Let's move around and see how that looks around our object. As you can see, the pot looks a lot more sharper and the crop seems a bit more accurate. Let's zoom out to see the whole product. I think this looks good. However, maybe we can even be a bit more accurate by painting in some more areas in green. As you can see, we're missing a lot of these details here. So let me select the green brush and paint those areas in. If you make a mistake, you can always undo. If you want to reduce your brush size, simply go to the brush size at the bottom, select the button, and use the plus and minus sign to increase or decrease the brush size. I'm going to decrease it so that I can get into finer areas. You only need to go into this detailed process if you want a very uber accurate crop. So this might not be for all of you, but our first iteration alone also gave us stunning results. So that's it. I think I'm done with my crop. It looks a lot more accurate and I've painted in the finer details. So to add it to my canvas, I'll go ahead and click done. As you can see, I've generated my results and I've got a perfect crop of my product on my canvas. Because the original image of this product was a lot larger, the bounding box seems to have a lot of space. You can get rid of that by simply clicking crop under the options tab, selecting the crop option, and cropping the area that you want to keep. This way you have a much more practical bounding box around your product. You can now scale it and rotate your product with ease. That's it for this video. In the upcoming videos, we show you how to add a shadow and a reflection to your product. See you there.